Well, morning again. It continues. It continues. It's still the 12th of December. Right now, I can't even see what the damn time is because my glasses is off my face. I can barely see what's going on. 6:35 in the morning. It's still cold as hell. And I've been engaging in conversations on the channels out there regarding grieving. Questions and answers being posed out there that I am trying to get information from these people left and right. Not personal information, but their understanding of a thing. I see people trying to say very few because they don't get into detail. It scares the hell out of them that you see some guy like me coming out there and giving my 2 cents worth. You think I should be a guru or an author out there regarding death? No, but I'm just going through it and writing my own damn book and putting it into a video format called The Diary of the Griever named John Weaver, and I'm posting it out there and having nobody read the damn thing. Probably until the day I die, or maybe afterwards. Maybe they'll get a chance to see it and understand that a guy like me, a schmuck like me, going through the grieving process, going through the heartache, going through the numbing process, going through realizations, and then you wake up and you're talking like you think you got knowledge coming out of your ass. I haven't. Just brown slick stains on his shorts. How's that stinky for you? It's a reality check. And it probably grosses people out because I'm talking to them like this. But, quote unquote, regular people don't talk like that. So why would I? Because I'm dealing with reality. I'm dealing with cold, harsh factor reality. I'm going to die eventually, not today. I don't know, maybe today, who knows. I lived long, and I don't know if I actually lived life long enough or actually well enough. I just lived. I could tell people about the stories I've gone through, the things I've been through, talking about and anything else and everything else. And you know what? That's it. What else would they want to know? What else would they want to know concerning about how to deal with their own issues, with their own feelings, with their own understanding? And believe me, there's nothing intellectual concerning about pain and grief when you lose someone. It's just purely spiritual. Your soul is bleeding. There is no pill, no cure for this. I don't care how many times people keep trying to say, well, you gotta seek. You gotta seek. Well, you can continue to seek it. Be my guest. Go ahead. Continue to seek. Because I can tell you that sometimes it doesn't help me. I keep praying, I keep praying, I keep praying, but God answers the prayers in His own time, in His own way. Meanwhile, I still grieve, I still mourn, I still am in pain. How about that one? My parents, actually my mother and my brother, are still not here. They're gone, they're dead, they're ashes. Now I'm being raised up from the dead. They're not walking around here with me. They're not as a skeleton or anything else like that. They're gone, they're dead, they used to be, now they're not. If there were any records, there'd be in the photographs, there'd be something. But after that, they'll have no traces except maybe for junk. Except maybe for stories, and then pictures, and maybe if there was any videos or audios concerning about them, in order to make them exist. Because after we're here, we're gone. We're dead. We're gone. It sucks. I had to think it'd be this way a long time. And it hurt like hell every time somebody died and they're gone. And no more. That's it. I kept trying to do this fanciful, creative imagination thing here, where life's a stage. We get our 15 seconds up there on the stage, then the light shuts off of it, put it on another person. We have to walk out and stay into the audience and watch everybody else have their performance. But the light that is enveloping the subject on the stage can't see beyond. because the light is blinding them. They can't see beyond maybe the first row if there's anything there, because out there is all the audience, and the world's a stage, the universe is a stage, and everybody's watching the stage, which is life happening. Then after that, and once you're part of the audience, you're part of the audience. That's it. You're not coming back to the stage. Even if someone's going to say, well, I believe in reincarnation, so that's going to happen. Well, be my guest. You can believe in it. If it happens, fine. Maybe you can prove it to people. Or maybe you won't. Or maybe you can't. In any case, that's life. On its own terms. Right now, I have to deal with life on its terms right now. I have to deal with roaches. I got to deal with other people who are trying to tell me how to modify my own damn behavior. Because they don't want to see it. They don't want to see the performance of the actor on the stage trying to tell you, this is how it is, this is how it is. Listen to my dramatic soliloquy, my monologue that I give to the world. You're not listening, you're not applauding. Why are you not applauding? I want the applause. I'm on the stage. Don't you know the light's about to fade? And once it's fade, you'll never see me again. Do you not understand? We must yell, shout, we must go crazy on the stage. We must fight, we must. Until there is no more on the stage. And we are but dust and shadows. Dust and shadows. The light is fading fast. It's moving towards the other person. Come back, light, come back. Please, give me one more second. And then that's it. That's it. We are dragged off the stage. We are put into the audience. And we're going to watch the same schmuck go through the same damn thing all over again. I mean, that's how sometimes I had to look at it. It's not that I'm on the stage and I already had my family with me at the time that I share and commingled with on the stage. And they had a piece of my heart and I had a piece of their heart. And then, at times you break and other times you can mend it back up again. But when they walk off the stage permanently, that's it. That's it. They're walking off with part of your heart, your love, and they're giving you the pain and grief, which is the emptiness. The extreme emptiness. As if they never existed. Except only in your memories and only in your feelings. And maybe if you had pictures or audio or video or something about them that proved their existence. A sound, an image, something. And to look at it that way, to look at it coldly like that. It takes away the human element. The human element that tears us apart. How do you talk to people about this? How do you tell them that you want us to feel as if they mattered, and they did? That they're watching over you and they don't want you to be miserable. They want you to live the rest of your life in happiness. They want. They want. Doesn't matter what you want, it's what they want. They want to see you in their viewpoint. They want to see you something. That's what I had to say on one of the posts out there. The only way they're going to know it, the only way they're going to know your level of pain at this point over here, as if they already had death in his sight working on overtime. to the point where maybe everybody that they know are gone. And that either you're left as an emotionless zombie of not caring about anybody anymore except maybe for your own self-destruction. You're torn apart left and right and you can't see anything but the pain. Or maybe you're just going to be great pretender and to say, well, it's all right. Because they're gone and I'm still alive and I should be happy and kicking. No. Because there's after a decent bit of humanity, your shred of humanity left in you, of being human. And you won't understand about how death affects people left and right. And the problem is they don't. They don't want to understand it. They don't want to know that you're going through a hell of a lot of grieving and a lot of shit right now. I'm going through a lot of grieving and shit. I'm also dealing with grieving from the living. The grieving is they don't want to deal with a griever of the dead. They still want to deal with life. Well, so do I. I'd like to look outside and understand that it's going to be a day that I have to get through. It's going to be a day that I'm going to be struggling through. That's going to be another day that's going to be without the people I care and love. Because I put that much of myself into them. I put my heart, my soul into them that I cared. And it also includes the canines that I've lost. Or the animals I lost that were part of the family. Different types of animals. It's not easy talking about stuff like this, even on tape. Because I have to get out my thoughts and feelings and souls, hopefully projected in a way that they understand what's going on. Instead of thinking, well, this guy's not caring about things because he's not staring at the camera and emoting. Well, you know, I really don't give a shit. No, you can quote me on that one. Quote me in a damn history book, posted about 1,000,000 times. He doesn't give a shit. Certain things I don't give a shit about, but other things I do care about. Beyond the camera, I'm looking at a laptop with my family captured in an image of fun at one time in our lives that we actually had enjoyed a day of fun with each other. There had been many times, there had been many opportunities that we actually took advantage of. This was one of them. One of the happier times we can actually smile and laugh at each other. I was taking a picture of my mother and my brother in their scooters. Dave in a rental and Ma in hers. And I had to watch out my feet all the damn time because they love running over people's feet, including mine. I couldn't help herself. Dave, on the other hand, I don't know what was going on through his head. But it was a day that made you smile. The image, the feelings about it. About what happened during those days. It made me care. And the thing of it is, I've lost it a long time ago. I lost the feeling about caring. And then when I lost those two, everything about me changed. Some things I had to care about, but other things I just really didn't give a shit about. Wondering when either I'm wasting my time on stage or am I actually going to be waiting for something to actually mean a damn. Or me trying to finish up something that actually meant a damn. I can't say it's a unique way of looking at it. It's one way of looking at it. One way I'm still trying to deal and cope with what's going on inside of here and in here. I may act totally crazy or just obsessed with things happening on my skin. A way of deflecting It's not that easy looking at myself in the mirror, let alone the camera as I'm talking about this shit. Realizing how I was doing the recording in the first place. I'm not going to say if I'm right or wrong. I'm only saying what I'm going through. And once these things are posted out there, someone's going to say, then what? Then nothing. Somebody wants to go through the damn vids I've made. What was going on inside of my head, my heart, whatever was going on in my life, be my guest. So it's out there for. It's out there as my own legacy. As my own legacy of telling the people, this is how I lived, this is what I did. Some videos I plan on doing, I'm talking other things that I've tried to accomplish in my life. By other words, other things, it's about how I lived my life, what I lived my life by, what I did to survive right afterwards. What I did before also matters as well. What I can remember, what I can tell people, what I cared about, who I loved. I'm not the kind of schmuck that goes out there ready to cause pain to the world because the world caused me pain. No. I was never the point. I was never, ever the point. And I don't feel comfortable talking about that because I'm not there. Coffee. Powder with a lot of sugar in it. A little tidbit. I know, other people have put out manifestations, or actually manifests, about whatever they've got going on through their skivvy heads before they go thermonuclear on people. That was never me. That was never... No, that's not me. That's not me. I'm worried about my dog. She's alright. She's alright. I'm worried about me if I'm going to live for another day or two. I don't know. I might wake up in the morning and I might end up out of my body and head to heaven. Or worse. Maybe because I pissed off God too much and I don't even realize how or why. I hope I didn't. But also the thing is, I'm not planning and I'm not trying to do anything that might cause jeopardy or harm to anybody. Never have been. I mean, yeah, there have been times I wanted to beat the shit out of someone just to get a point across, but it still doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way because it's not working that way. This day and age, this time right now, my God, we're trying to survive. I'm dealing with a bug war right now. Cockroaches. For the last nearly 2 months in this place. 2 months. What? 2? Well, I'm working on 3 right now. October, November, December. It came in October and couldn't get rid of these sons of bitches. So it's been nearly a week of spraying. Maybe if I can get a week off or 2 weeks off from the spring, they build up. I have to keep the place clean and they have to keep spraying it. And it's going to take a long while. I have to get used to that. If I get enough more money to get more bug bombing, I will. So I can nuke this place and see what happens. And then the cleanup begins. But I have to manage with what I've got right now as it is. This is life. This is reality right now. I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling grieving. I'm grieving and I'm depressed as hell. And I just don't want to deal with anything. I just want to lay in bed, sleep. Nope. I got guys coming over between 9 and 9:30. One particular guy from this Orkin place, he's too chipper. I'm getting tired of it. If it was going to be a miserable, sorry son of a bitch, maybe I would say, at last somebody's got a bad day. Why? Why are you saying that one for? Because I thought you were a Mr. High or something like that. You're chipper. You're. I can't deal with people like that on some occasions. There's got to be some misery, some miserableness in you that lets me know that you've already got your ass kicked a little bit. What are you, Mr. Pristine, Mr. Clean Marine? I look at the bright side of things. I look at the flip side of things. I look at a coin, both sides. I look at the edge. Because wherever you have light, you also have shadow. You can think all the nice, lovely thoughts, but you still got to do the fucking work. You get to this side. Now, if you're like this, it's a different story altogether. Because now you still get the shadows, but you have the light. So it is covered to both sides. That's how you're looking at it. That's how I've been looking at it. And at this point, I've blathered enough. So I suppose this is going to be on the diary of the griever named John Weaver again. I'll post these damn things out when I get a chance. Power, space. I'm not going to keep saying this. I am not going to keep saying this damn thing. It's not getting too old for this damn shit. Not quite sure if age has anything to do with it. You know what I've heard so much time growing up as a kid? Looking at all the youth, and then looking at the older people, and as a youth growing up, I'm hearing the older folks kind of dancing to tunes where they're saying, "You make me young, and you make me feel young," or something like that. Young at heart. I got a little older. I've been battered and beaten on things. Most of the time beating myself up, and the other times life kicking my ass. And I dealt with death. I dealt with grieving. I dealt with loss. Dealing with depression. I don't know what it is to be young at heart. I know what it is to be battered and beaten at the time. I know what it is to lose people more and more. And the thing is, what I keep doing is keep struggling to get on my damn feet. I tell you, being on your damn knees all the damn time is killing my back and killing my knees. Got arthritis in both. And that's not fun. But I'm dealing with the gray. This morning it's gray. So I gotta deal with it. I could try putting a light in the gray. You know, they say low headlights may go a little further. But you try to show yourself as a high beam. Light don't go as far. I've seen it happen. I try using it metaphorically. I use it physically as an example. So, I may be dull, I may be flickering, but I still got light. I got me. And maybe I pissed off God too many damn times. I don't know, probably. Maybe I pissed off my family. Because I haven't been happy and joyful during this time. I've been dealing with things on a day-by-day basis. That's all I can do. They are where they are right now. They'll feel openly whatever's going down here. I can only manage with what I can manage right now. That's the only thing I can say. And right now, let's manage to turn this damn thing off before I continue my monologue.